Hi crafters, it's Hannah here from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to this week's Wednesday colour challenge. This is the card I'm going to be showing you how to make. We're going to be using the Sheltering Tree stamp set, and here are our colours for this week. This is a really fun card to make, and I hope that you will like it and that you'll give it a try. So let's get started. So let's get some colours picked this week. I am choosing Trish's comment. The numbers she picked were 28, 41 and 12. So that gives us 28 is Elegant Eggplant, cool. 41 is 41, no, that's 4. 41 Garden Green, so Elegant divide by that one. Elegant Eggplant, Garden Green, and number 12 is somewhere number 12. Seriously, where's number 12 gone? Oh, there it is, Pumpkin Pie. So, Elegant Eggplant, Garden Green and Pumpkin Pie. I will go and grab those colours and a stamp set, and then we can get going. Okay, so here are the colours that we're going to be working with today. Garden Green, Elegant Eggplant and Pumpkin Pie. And it kind of made me think, well, these two made me think of a night sky, sort of sun's nearly setting and the sky is kind of orangey and then it's going up into a dark colour. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing, something along those lines. First of all, Sheltering Tree is the stamp set that I'm going to be using. I think just that stamp set. And then I've got a piece of Very Vanilla. I'm going to do some heat embossing with clear embossing powder first, and I'm just going to use that tiny little image there. It's kind of reminds me of stars because it's got the little stars and the spots as well. So that's the one I'm going to use. Whoops. And I've got a little block. This is an A block, teeny tiny little block, and oh, there's a mark. So I'm going to be using just clear embossing powder to emboss, and then we're going to do some inking over the top. So just at the top of the piece of card. So embossing body all over that, and then I've got my Versamark, and I'm just going to stamp few of these all over the top half of our card. You probably can't see very well, but I can make out where I have stamped. Okay, and then clear embossing powder. There we go. So there you go, you can see now that's our starry sky, and I've just got a bit of, I've got a little brush here just to get a few little flakes that I've got not quite in the right spot, but it's kind of all going to work, I think, with the idea I've got in my head. Even if there's a few circles here and there, it should all work. Okay, just getting the embossing powder off. So that's what we've got, and we're just going to heat set that. So oh, actually, let me just close this Versamark. Okay, heat gun on now. You might not see much of a difference because it's clear, but master spot up here. There you go. So now you can just see our starry night. Fabulous. So next I'm going to grab some washi tape because I want to make sure this doesn't move. Okay, so I'm going to tape this down, and it will also give me a frame as well. So I'm just going to start down there. So I'm just taping it down. This is just some old washi tape, or you could use masking tape or anything like that. Just want to make sure your lines are straight. That'll do. Okay, oops, that finished. Okay, there you go. So that will keep our card in place, and it will also give us a frame. And I have forgotten to get my sponges, so let me just grab those. I'll be back. Okay, I've got my sponges here for the elegant eggplant and pumpkin pie, and the garden green I will do afterwards. So I'm going to start off with pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to ink up my sponge, and I'm going to start I'm going to do the middle section of the card. I'm going to start off the card and work my way onto the card. That way you don't get any harsh, well, you shouldn't really get harsh lines when you start off and work your way on. And I'm just doing a swirling motion. And this way you can slowly build up your colour. And then working my way up. So it takes a little bit of time, but then you'll get a nice soft colour like so. And then the elegant eggplant, because this is very, very dark, I'm going to go light, very light to start off with. Okay, how much? So I'm starting from the top and I'm going down. And I'm not going to be adding much more colour. Like I said, I don't want this to be too dark. So just keep going until you're happy with how dark it is, basically. So at the very, very top is where your darkest colour is going to be. And then you're just going to pull it down so it gets lighter as you go. So you can see it's gradually getting lighter. And then you can go back in with your pumpkin to blend in those two colours. Just where the colours overlap, just go over a little bit more. So the two colours blend in quite nicely into each other. Wow, that looks awesome on the camera. I love it. Let it come down a little bit more. Okay, so that is our Starry Night started off. So I'm going to bring in the Sheltering Tree stamp set, and there is this this image, and that's what we're going to use to make our sort of horizon hill type thing. So I'm going to use the garden green for that. And I'm going to stamp it first, but I am going to do some inking with it as well. So I'm going to stamp, see how dark that is. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to go about there. No, what am I doing? And then a little bit lower. So that is our horizon. And what I'm going to do is sort of fill in with that same stamp. And if it overlaps, that's fine. I'll just add a little bit of texture. So where the ink has gone onto the washi tape, I'm just going to use that and pull the colour up onto our card, and then add a little bit more colour just to deepen that look. You do want this quite dark because it's a starry night. And if you go over the hill a little bit, that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect on those, if you get what I mean. So that is our hill. And I think I'm happy with that. And I like there where it's just a little bit lighter as well, because I'm thinking that's where the sun is, behind the hills. So I'm going to pull down a little bit more here, just a touch. But here I'm going to leave quite light. So it's almost got a bit of a halo effect around there. And then a little bit darker up here. And then just a touch more. Up there. And I think I'm quite happy with that. I was going to add a tree, but I don't think it's going to quite work. That would look pretty cool, but because I've already embossed, it's not really going to work now. That would look cool, but I'm scared of ruining it now. Do I or don't I? That would look really good, wouldn't it? Eek, I'm scared. I don't want to wreck it. No, I think I'm gonna... It needs something else though, doesn't it? It definitely does need something. And that would look pretty good. I wonder if I've got a tree that I could cut out and stick on instead of stamping directly onto it. I don't think I have. Let me just pause for a minute and I'm going to go and have a look through and I'll be back. Okay, so I didn't find a tree, but I did find this die, which is from the Sunshine Wishes set, which is that one. So I think that will work. So I've just cut 2 of those out of elegant eggplant cardstock. So I'm liking the look of that. Okay, so let's peel this up because I think I'm done inking, and then we can put this together. So slowly peel away your washi tape. You don't want to rip it after you've done all of that awesome inking. So slowly peel it away. Oh, see, a little bit too. There we go. And if it does rip, it doesn't really matter that much. Let's be honest. There we go. Awesome. So let me just grab a kitchen towel. I'm just going to rub over just to get all the ink from off the top of the embossing, if there's any left, so that the embossing will really pop. So that is our Starry Night, which looks awesome, but we're not finished yet. I'm just going to close up these inks because we're going to do a little bit of splattering with our Wink of Stella, and I don't want to get sparkle all over my ink. So with that Wink of Stella, we're going to add some sparkle, so you need something to whack it against. So all you're going to do is smack the Wink of Stella pen against, this is just a marker, and it will splatter some ink, some sparkly ink over the top of your card, and just keep going until it's as sparkly as you like it. I do want this quite sparkly, so I've kind of gone a little bit crazy on it. So when I lift it up, wow, you will see, can I catch it? You probably can just see some of the sparkle and the shimmer. There you go. So can you see that fine shimmer you've got there? Okay. So these, whoops, dropped off, are going to get stuck on with the fine tip glue pen. So sometimes with this the glue gets stuck around the nozzle a little bit, so I'll just scrape it off. Okay, so I'm going to have one a little bit higher than the other one. So remember, with the fine tip glue pen, don't squeeze very much. You barely have to squeeze it and then the glue will come out. If you squeeze too hard, it's just going to go everywhere. and we don't want that. I could have actually used the new adhesive sheets, but I forgot. So it's going to go about there. Just gently press it down. There we go. And then this one is going to go about there, I think. Yep, or do I go? No, yeah, definitely this way. About there. Okay. So again, fine tip glue pen, and you don't have to cover the whole of it either, because it is quite strong and it will spread a little bit. So just try and get the ends mainly. Okay. So it's going to go there. Just press that down. And then I'm going to flip it and rub it from the back. That way you can give it a good rub and you're not going to get any ink off your fingers all over your project, or any glue on your hands and get them all, everything all sticky. So I'm just going to trim off the stems like so. Perfect. Just grab a card base. So I've got a very vanilla card base, and I'm debating whether or not I'm going to add any sentiment on here. Is that, oops, sorry, that looks pretty awesome, and it could have a sentiment there, but I think I might actually just leave it as it is, and it can just go for any, whoops, there's an alarm on my phone. Yeah, it can just go for any occasion, or we could stamp on the inside. We'll stamp on the inside actually. So yeah, that's better. So we'll stamp. Let's grab a block. We'll just do a thinking of you. That's pretty pretty general. That can go for any occasion. And let's hope I get this straight. So thinking of you. Fab. And then we'll add some of our sparkly, speckly bits even on the inside. Fab. Okay, then we'll stick our layer on the front, and I'm not going to pop it up, I'm just going to stick it, well, I'm just going to stick it straight on. A little heavy-handed there. Okay. And there we go. So what do you think of this week's colour challenge card? I am loving that card, I have to admit it. So our colours were Garden Green, Elegant Eggplant and Pumpkin Pie. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then please share it with anybody else that you think might enjoy it. And if you make a card with these colours or similar colours, don't forget you can post it on my Facebook page, which is linked in the description. And also there are links for all of the products that I've used, so if you want to make this exact card, just click on one of the links and it will take you to my online shop. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.